my name is Thomas, and I'm 6 years old. Prissy is my best friend. She's talking through Thomas, as Thomas. It's her coping mechanism. Hello, I will be presenting Prissy Thomas by Sari Fixture Norval. Prissy Thomas is a short dramatic play that presents to people that we can't always judge a person for their certain qualities because we never know what their situation is or what they are going through. These misunderstandings cause distress for the person and can form the other into a hateful and hurtful human being. Not only that, but these situations cause hateful relationships to form. Trauma can impact people in many ways and can affect their lives tremendously, as it is shown through the main character. Throughout this dramatic play, Prissy witnesses her deceased friend, Thomas, and speaks through him. Within the play, Prissy hurts a kid named Steven Peterson who made fun of her for impersonating Thomas. Prissy's mother was then sent to the principal's office and had to tell the principal that Prissy should not be judged for what she is because of what her situation is. I will be presenting this piece by a girl. Hello, my name is Thomas, and I'm 6 years old. Prissy is my best friend. There's this kid at school. His name is Steven Peterson. He makes fun of us for being friends. He says that boys should never be friends with girls, especially ones named Prissy. We just tell him to keep his big fat mouth shut or we're going to tell everyone his secret. You want to hear? Okay. Steven Peterson's dad is... A drive-through window is a mother's worst nightmare. I took my daughter Prissy, and as always Thomas, to the drive-through of McDonald's before we went to the hospital today. The Happy Meal toys this week are Barbie convertibles for girls and mini monster trucks for boys. I looked up at the rearview mirror to see what Prissy wanted. Silence. But Thomas, as usual, spoke up. We want chicken nuggets with tongue-fired mustard, please. Can you two share a meal? I'll give you 2 toys. Silence. So I pulled up to the window, and the kid at the window took one look in my back seat and started to stick a Barbie car in the meal. So I asked him, could we get one of each toy, please? And I got this look. After however many billions are served, you would think there'd be no surprises anymore. Today in school, we had to do art. I hate art, but Prissy's really good at it. Anyway, we're supposed to make a collage about what we like best about Northfield. That's our stupid town. And so Prissy picked up the scissors with her left hand, even though she's right-handed. Steven Peterson saw it, and then he started to make fun of her. So she kicked him under the table. Well, that made him mad, and he started to call me a name. He said that I was a fairy, and that all fairies go to hell. Well, when Prissy saw this, she picked up her scissors with her right hand, and then she threw them at Steven's ugly face. They hit him right in the ear. He started bleeding, and then he started crying. I know it isn't funny. Prissy had to go straight to the principal's office. I didn't even ask. I just went with her. Hello, Miss Bookman? Hello, Thomas? Prissy needs you to come to school really bad. She threw scissors in class. But it's not her fault. Steven started it. Steven? Steven Peterson? Honey, tell Prissy I'll be right there. Driving to school what seemed the longest 20 minutes of my life. Trying to wrap my head around this. What were they thinking? How many times should you address something like this? I am completely frustrated with the school system. I have repeatedly warned them of impending danger, a possibly explosive situation, and they continue to pump gasoline. Steven Peterson was supposed to be nowhere near Prissy. Nowhere near her. Prissy wasn't scared But I was. I heard her mom on the phone, and she sounded mad. Prissy Bookman, I need to know what happened now. Prissy's not going to talk when you're mad. I'm not mad. Thomas, I need to talk to Prissy. Prissy's not going to talk unless you stop yelling. I'm not yelling. Thomas, I need to talk to Prissy. Hello, Miss Bookman. We had some trouble in class today with Prissy. I was wondering that myself, right, Prissy? She isn't talking to us like a big girl. We've been talking to ourselves again, haven't we? Prissy, honey, go get in the car. Mr. Cox, this is unacceptable. How can you talk about my daughter's problems when they're sitting in the room? We believe in facing our problems, not hiding from them or focusing on the past. Is this what you consider this to be? Focusing on the past? Miss Bookman, no, I think you hear this today. It all starts with a little boy named Thomas Kingsington. He was 6 years old. He and Prissy were best friends. Thomas was a little different. He was teased a lot, especially by boys like Stephen Peterson. Anyway, when he and Prissy were walking back from the pool towards my house, Stephen Peterson started to follow them to the intersection. Once they were in the intersection, Stephen started to push Prissy, and Thomas got in the middle to stop it. Stephen pushed Thomas hard. Too hard. He fell. He fell into oncoming traffic. My daughter saw that happen. So, yes, she is disruptive in class. Yes, it may seem she is talking to herself, but have you ever stopped to listen to what she is saying? Hello, my name is Thomas, and I'm 6 years old. Prissy is my best friend. She's talking through Thomas, as Thomas. It's her coping mechanism. It's the only way she has survived since the accident. So yes, sometimes I have to address to her as Thomas in the grocery line with old ladies glaring at me and shaking their heads. Yes, maybe I have to buy an extra Happy Meal just so I can get an extra toy. You know all of this. You are reminded every time she is sent to the office. Every time she has to leave class or be excused to go to another counseling appointment. You know all of this. We had an understanding. So, what are our options here? I'm sorry. You're right. We'll keep him out of the same art class from now on if that's all right with you. Thank you. Well, what a day, Prissy. Thomas? Mom, Thomas is not going to come home with us for a while. He's going to stay at school. Is that okay? Sure it is, Priss. Sure it is.